painted guns. Outlaw women, just out for fun. Outlaw women, Hank Jr. Hey, my name's Keith Williams with no relation, by the way, to Hank, I wish. But anyway, Keith Williams here with Fret More Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, and make a whole lot of music. Gonna make a little music on this Hank Jr. song, old song, one of not his first album, but I think it's his first Outlaw album, actually, that came out. And anyway, I remember that album. Still got that album, actually. And so Outlaw Women, great song, pretty simple song today. Got a little picking, I'll show you on that. I had to kind of mess around with. It's not real difficult, but yet I couldn't seem to get the position that he was doing it in there, and I was still not 100% sure on it, but I got it closer anyway than what I had it. So anyway, I'll show you that, and we'll go through this. Just 4 chords today, okay? So we're going to be in the key of D today, all right? So we got a D chord in there. We got a C in there, okay? And then we got a G chord and an A chord, okay? You can get that A however you want to. Just get that second, third, and fourth string of the second fret, and you got it made, okay? Now, the beginning part is it's in the D position. So it's, what I'm doing is plucking the fourth string, second string, and then I'm doing a little pull off on that on the first string, third fret. Back to the second string, okay? So it's fourth, second, and then the pull off on the first string, and then back to the second string. Actually, I'm alternating the fourth and third there too. So fourth open, second, then the third string. I was leaving that out, sorry, and then doing the pull off on that first string, and then the second string. So fourth, second, third, and then the pull off, and then the second string, okay? All right, then he's going to the C, and you could go to the C, you could do the C and pluck the, just kind of strum the C, or maybe the fifth string if you wanted to there, and then grab the E string, your first string, and then do a pull off on this, on the third fret, second string, the B string. Excuse me, fifth string, first string, and then pull off on the second. And then I'm hitting the third string, and then going back to that. Okay, but what I'm hearing, I'm going down here and playing in the A position, and I'm playing the A like I normally play it here, because I'm doing well, you don't have to do that. I'll take it back. I was starting to say I'm doing a pull off on that second string, and I thought that's what he was doing, but I had to change it. Because he's actually going back to, still on the B string, the second string, but he's going back to the third fret. That's what it sounds like to me. So, I'm just going down the strings here on the fourth, third, and second, and I'm plucking that second string again. So fourth, third, second. Plucking it again, and you can either slide down, or you could, you could do a hammer on back to the second string, the B string, on the third fret. And I'm actually grabbing that third string twice too. So fourth, third, second, third, and then doing that second string, and like I say, either a slide or a So it's a little weird, kind of awkward because you're down here and you're having to come back, and maybe it's just the positioning because I'm using that A position. But anyway, sorry, I kind of leave out some strings there because when you're playing it, you're not thinking about what strings you're hitting. You're just playing it, and then when you're trying to slow it down and show it and get it all right, and every lick that you're doing, it's kind of hard to explain that sometimes. So anyway, but it's a very simple thing, but yet it's a. And like I say, if you do it in the C, I'll let you hear that again. It's just because it's actually going to, it's actually landing on that third fret. So the best way I know to do it is playing it in that A position. So in other words, if you were capoed up, if you were playing C, capoed up in the A position, you would capo up 3, and then that would be your A right there. So that's why we're doing it there that way, and that's what it sounds like he's playing that in, but. Just sounds like his flows a lot better than mine does. But anyway, but that is the lick anyway. All right, so now that we've taken up almost 7 minutes doing that, all right, here's the song. Pretty simple. The actual song is very simple. There's 2 verses and two choruses, and then there's a kind of an ending part that's sort of a partial verse. I guess it just ends out. It's not really a full verse. But the verses just go from D to A, okay, all the way through, okay. So the first verse is, she works in a bank. So what it does, let me back up here. It does that 3 times. Twice. 3 times. It does the D a 4th time. And then it runs through that. It strums, and then she works in a bank A. She works in a store D. And she don't go A for that old stuff anymore. Back to D. She likes to get high A. Listen to the band D. She likes to make love A. The whole chorus is D and A back and forth. Same way with the second verse. In many ways, she's a lot like me. She don't give a damn about society. I wasn't strumming there. I was just kind of slowing it down, showing you how it goes there. But might be a little rich girl. Might be poor. Okay. Might be a married woman. So both verses same way. So all right, so we sing the first verse, then we go into the chorus, okay, and this goes to the C and G all the way through, okay. All right, just like I showed you at the beginning there. These outlaw women, first to the kind, C, outlaw women, got here right on time. Now C again. Outlaw women, don't need any guns either. Back to C. Outlaw women, stay the G, just out for fun to the D. And then we go. Okay, and then we go into the In Many Ways, the verse I went through just a few minutes ago. And we do that verse, and then like I say, D and A back and forth on the verses, and then goes to the last chorus there, and it goes to the C again. She's an outlaw, first of her kind. These outlaw women, riding high 79. I did a cover on this too, by the way. I always forget to mention that. Or not always forget, but sometimes do. Be sure and check out the cover I did on this so you can play along with this and with the melody, and I'll be singing the whole thing and everything. I just try to make these a little bit shorter. I didn't do well today because I was showing that lick, but I try to make them a little shorter so you can, especially when they're the same progression all the way through. There's no use going through each one. So, like I said, the second chorus, of course, is G, C, and D, C, and G. I can't remember if he does the lick again there, but I did it again. I did that the 3 times, and then the D the 4th time. And then the last part is just some call her a lady, and goes to A just like it does on the verses. Some call her other names, back to D. She won't ever call her A. That around me and my gang. That's the way he ends it right there. It's just, so you could actually end it on gang if you wanted to. He strums it a couple more times right after that. But anyway, pretty simple song. Like I say, just got 4 chords, but it's, like I say, verses D and A all the way through, and then the chorus D, C, and G. Same progression all the way through. So, and get that lick down. It's kind of a cool lick. I'm doing some finger picking. I don't know if I told you that, but I'm doing a little finger picking on that myself. But you can do it with a pick. Either way works. So sometimes I switch back and forth, but if you want to use your fingers, I got mine. I let my fingernails grow out a little bit on my middle and ring finger there, and gives me a little something to grab hold of there. So and kind of rings out a little bit louder than if I just hit it with my fingers. But anyway, you can do it either way you want to with the picking, or you can just strum it. You can just start the song out if you don't want to do it. Actually, you wouldn't even have to go to the C. You just want to start strumming it and not do that picking. Don't worry about it. Just do the strumming. Just works in a band. So you could go into it that way too. And if you don't want to mess with all that and we'll save that for another day, that's fine too. So anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in today. If you could give us a thumbs up on this one, subscribe to us if you would. Check out our description down below. Might be some things down there you're interested in. And share us on social media. Check out our other videos out on Fret More on YouTube there. And we will see y'all on the next one. Thanks.